and welcome to this week's guided reading with me, Becca Handley, for the 27th of November through to the 3rd of December 2023. Yes, we are about to move into the last month of 2023. Whew. Wow. Yeah. So we start the week on a full moon. It's a full moon today on the 27th of November. Full moon in Gemini. And Gemini is an inquisitive sign. It's about exploration. It's about reading, study. And this moon is supporting us to really know the way forward. So if you have been thinking about changes you want to make in your life or things you want to bring in, this moon is going to help us to know how to do that, and it's going to start to give us a bit of a sense of direction and clarity. So if you are in that space of knowing that you want to make changes, knowing that you might want to bring some things in, let some stuff go, not sure what to let go of, not sure what direction to move in, meditate under this moon, call on this moon's energy, journal around this time, and you will get the answers. Listen to your dreams, particularly potent at this moment. Yeah, we've got some other stuff going on as well. We have Chiron in Aries. Chiron is the planet that represents the inner wound. So things might be coming up, particularly around relationships. And it's looking at things that really are still triggering us. Where are we being attracted to the wrong people? Where are we being triggered in our relationships, in conversations, in dynamics? And it sort of looks at this sense that in any relationship, there is a sense of wanting to be an individual, needing to protect our identity. We are who we are. We don't want to completely lose ourselves in that other person. But also, we do need to adapt to other people and see their point of view and find that sense of middle ground. So it's a constant balance, but the energies are sort of really getting us to look at what might be out of line in those dynamics and those relationships. Where are you losing yourself still? Where are you being attracted to people that put out your light? Where are you puffing up when you really don't need to be doing that, that you need to be taking some time out or looking at your own nervous system, your tiredness levels? But, this end of the year time is a notorious time for feeling frazzled with our nerves. We've been through a whole year. The days, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, the days are shorter, there's less light. We've also, a lot of us got this sense of Christmas coming in, which is a lovely time, but also needs preparation, planning, lots of events around Christmas time. So it's a really easy time to get frazzled. And when our nervous systems are in one of those fight, flight, freeze, fawn states, you are more likely to dip into the feelings of anxiety, self-criticism, criticism from others, insecurity. So if you're feeling those things, if you've been noticing you're like a bit more spiky or a bit more kind of, not sort of feeling in control, it might be a time to do some really sort of deep rest and maybe some yoga nidra, some yin yoga, get into nature, just even as I say it, put the shoulders down, make sure that your spine is straight, take some deep breaths. So look after your nervous system over the next 3 weeks. What else to say? It's got a lot going on. This moon's about finding deeper meaning in your life, a sense of purpose. So if you've been wanting that, you've been wanting to feel like more of a sense of why you're here and what you can bring to the world, this is another wonderful opportunity to meditate on that and to ask for guidance. It's about looking at inner stories and beliefs that are no longer supporting you, that are maybe even holding you back, and changing the narrative of your life. We are these magical cosmic beings. We are human. We have emotions and physical bodies that need to look after, and we have these nervous systems that can really sort of affect us if out of whack. But we are light, we are magic, we are made of stardust, as Joni Mitchell said. So, what is holding you back? What can you work on? Maybe it's time to get some therapy, some body work, do some partnership journaling, maybe get some angel cards or oracle cards like I use with a friend and just see what comes out. So, there we go. Full moon blessings to you all. I am using the Power Animal cards today. So 3-card reading as per the norm. I'm going to give them a shuffle and see who wants to come out for us today. Right, let's spread those cards down. Tuning in. Monday. Dolphin. Lovely. The dolphin. I was about to do my dolphin imprint. It's pretty good, right? No, I've heard better. I've heard better dolphin impressions. I have. I can't do that. That's not so good. Right, moving on. Take time to play, guys. Allow yourself to have some fun. Put some music on. This morning, we started our Monday with Manic Monday by the Bangles. What a way to start your week. We had a bop in that kitchen, and I tell you what, on a rainy Monday in November, it lifted us. We all had a smile on our face. So yeah, what can you do to honour your inner child today? Rest. Maybe you need to have an earlier night. Maybe you need to do something playful for yourself. Find a funny thing to listen to on your podcast selection. Funny podcasts, maybe find some light TV to watch, maybe find a book that makes you funny. I told a joke this morning to one of the guys that works at the school next to my son's school. I don't know if it was that funny, but I just tried to bring a bit of fun into him because he's a funny guy. So yeah, playfulness. Can you start with some playfulness this week? And call it in. The universe is listening. Right, moving into the middle of the week. Who we got? Oh, he's got a lot more fur than that dolphin. He's a little fox. There he is. Adapt to the changes that are happening. This world is full of change. That is a given, isn't it? That we don't have ultimate control of our lives. We are co-creators, don't get me wrong, but there are things happening, things go wrong, kids get ill, plans go awry, jobs get cancelled, money doesn't find your account at the right time. Shizzle happens, and this is all part of the rich tapestry of life, but we also have this ability to kind of go with it, and it's keeping a flexibility in our minds. In that moment, it's the resistance. Something comes up, and of course it throws you because it wasn't what you expected, but can you just keep breathing through the changes? If things aren't turning out as planned or there's a spanner in the works, can you kind of come back to the breath? Your brain will find a way to move through. We are mainly water. 85% water. Water flows. How can you not let your brain get too rigid within the stuff that's coming up for you and keep that flexibility, and knowing that you have adapted and moved through changes throughout your whole life, you will continue to do that. So this week will be no different. But I think it's also a card of support. Don't feel like you have to do it on your own. Other people might have some good ideas about how to move you through those changes. So don't hesitate to pick up a telephone, because obviously that's what we all do these days. We have phones like that, don't we? No, we don't. We have. Adapt to the changes that are happening, Mr. Fox. What do we have for the weekend? Come out, whoever you are. You're a beautiful horse galloping through a lovely meadow. You always have a choice. Freedom. Yeah. Again, this is about the old noggin. It's a card of choosing maybe to think differently. Sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we can't change the outer world. I love that serenity prayer. I love a pear. I love a little serene pear, hotly followed by a serenity prayer. What, God, universe, higher power, grant me the serenity to accept that which I cannot change, the courage to change that which I cannot accept, and the wisdom to distinguish one from the other. So over the weekend, maybe it is some stuff comes up again, and it's about how you choose to move through that time and choosing to look at the positives maybe in yourself or others, and knowing that if you've made a plan and you're not feeling like you've got the energy for it, it's okay to change it. As long as you're not, you've got, if it's a genuine thing that you're based on, you're listening to, and you're feeling some anxiety, some overwhelm, do you have to say yes? Do you have to go and do that thing? Possibly not. So remember over the weekend, the freedom to think higher thoughts and to not let ourselves sink down into those sort of self-critical thoughts, over-criticizing others, getting into those feelings of insecurity. If those feelings are arising, what can you do to change your energy? Yesterday, I posted a little list of things that can help to lift our spirits. Have a dance, do some breath work, go have a good walk, have a run, do some yoga, go swimming, put some music on. Move the energy, transform the energy, lift your vibe. And on that note, I will finish. Have a lovely week, folks. Take care. Namaste. Full moon blessings to you all. And I'll see you next week. Lots of love.